Hello there, everybody. This is Josh Hoover with BTR back at you to talk about different things that are being affected because of our COVID-19 pandemic. So one of the things that has popped up a lot lately with our moms and dads is dealing with kids being at home. So I've brought in my friend Janette Kresser and Holli Brummett to talk about their experiences with their kids and how they are working with their schools to supplement their kids' education and really try and keep consistency from what was going on in the school before. Some school years have been canceled. Some are still postponed indefinitely, like mine. So, Holli, tell us what you have been working on and how you've been engaging with your kids.
So we have three kids. Our oldest, Jackson, he's 11. He's in 5th grade. Jilly's 9 and in 4th grade. And Jody's 7 and in 1st grade. And I think the most difficult transition for us is our kids are still mostly worksheet based. You know, they're using pencils and paper and that kind of thing. So that was a big transition for the schools in general. Our schools did fantastic pulling it together in a weekend. They literally had a weekend notice to get this ready. So they did fantastic. But, you know, the biggest success that we've seen at home in trying to get the kids acclimated is not stressing on making it feel just like school. We want the kids to remember that they're still at home. This is a place to be comfortable and a safe place. So we didn't stress on trying to make sure that they did all their work at the table or, you know, keeping like a section of the house just for school. We let them go and read on their trampoline if they want. We let them do math on the couch. You know, we've let them kind of be more flexible as far as how they're completing their assignments. And I've seen some really amazing things come from it.
That's awesome. And that's kind of what we've done with our kids. I will agree with you 100%. I'm impressed with how well, at least sounds like your school district and mine have been about putting all this together so quickly. I mean, I went yesterday and picked up a laptop that is dedicated to the kids on loan from the school, which is great. So Janette, what about you? I know you have taken a different approach with a few things. So tell us what you've done.
Of course. My son is 13, and just like Holli, the school had a weekend to pull everything together. So we've done actually quite a few different things. The first thing that we're trying to do is, and this is something I did with him even when he was younger, before this whole pandemic thing happened, but we try and make everyday experiences learning opportunities, such as making cookies. It's a great way to teach fractions. We did some cookies, and we had 2 different colors, and we allowed him to measure them out, put them together, and we would then use the icing to write out math equations, like 1/4 plus 3/4 equals 1, and things like that, just to help drive home those learning, the lesson that we were trying to teach. My son is loving being able to work from home. However, he gets distracted really, really easily. So we set him up in his room, and he has his laptop from school, and he has an extra monitor. And I've been going through and showing him really the technology that I use at work every day. I'm using Outlook to manage my calendar, and when I have meetings, and he's doing the same. He's using Zoom and GoToMeeting to meet with his teachers. And so being able to share the technology that we're using right now with him is setting him up with skills that's helping him to grow and learn, and helping him to stay organized. And so while this has been certainly challenging, it's allowing me to show him things that I maybe would not have touched on in the past. So
yeah. And it sounds like your son and my kindergartner will be in slightly different boats. My kindergartner asked me last night, what happened? Will I ever see my friends again if I don't get to go back to school this year? Like, buddy, you will. You're going to be in 1st grade next year. Everybody will be there. So he's he's hoping that school comes back in, but my wife has done a good job as well, like you said, about getting those everyday activities and making them educational. And another thing that we've done that our kids love is things like the Cincinnati Zoo. They do every day at 3 Eastern on their Facebook page. They do a live profile of different animals. Today was giraffes, and they did lions. They did a bunch of others, and my kids love it. They learn so much about the animals. And now my kids, the next vacation, they want to go to Cincinnati so they can see these animals they've been learning about. Holli, another one that you mentioned when we chatted earlier was about Alexa, asking Alexa for help.
Yeah, so I took the plunge at Christmas and bought each kid and myself an Alexa Dot. It's been a wonderful addition to our home. But it's really neat that, if you have an Alexa, I really encourage you to explore how you can be using Alexa for things like homework help. She has a calculator function on there that sometimes my kids might cheat on their math using the calculator function, but we work through that. And then, there's things like you can set a timer, okay, I'm going to give you 20 minutes to finish this worksheet and then we'll review it together. So my daughter will set a timer and say, hey, Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes. And then she will, so that, she knows at the end of that 20 minutes, okay, I can take a break and I can go outside for a little bit, or I can go, work on a chore or maybe switch to another subject. Super duper helpful. Another thing that we absolutely love about Alexa is the announcement feature. If you haven't discovered this yet, it's incredible. I can make an announcement from my desk in my bedroom to the whole house saying, hey, it's time for us to transition to another part of our day. So those are just wonderful things that we have discovered about that kind of technology.
Oh,
that's cool. I didn't even know that.
My mother-in-law is from Germany, and when she comes to visit, obviously her English isn't very well, and my son and our German's not that great, and Alexa has been amazing to help with some of that translation and communication. So Alexa's awesome.
And just to be clear, this is not a paid advertisement from Amazon, but we will accept Amazon gift cards if they want to send them to us.
There you go.
And like I mentioned about the Cincinnati Zoo, there's all sorts of other free resources that are going out right now. So be sure to do some Google searches and find those if you're missing some opportunities or some ideas. We'll continue tracking this. If we have other great ideas, we will definitely pass them along. But thank you for watching our video series. Janette and Holli, thank you for your time today. If you have questions or suggestions, please comment. Give us a call. We'll be happy to chat with you if you're getting a little cabin fever. But any ideas on different content that we can provide for you, please let us know. So thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.